Sorry for the late video, guys. It has been a week. This just. I recently saw Bridge of Spies starring Tom Hanks, and despite its name, it is not specifically a spy movie. It's more a negotiation movie between a trade between two enemy spies. America captures a Russian spy, and Russia captures an American spy during the Cold War era. And Tom Hanks has to negotiate a trade between the two powers for the spy's safety, I guess. It was a really good movie. I won't lie about that. Even though I did have a number of complaints, personally, I know a lot of people don't think this, but I personally thought this movie was way too long. It was, I think it was going on 2.5 hours. It felt like 4. I don't know. You know what? It was really long. I don't know. There were just times where I was like, how is this movie still going? There was a list of scenes in that movie that I felt just did not need to be seen and did not really add anything to the movie story-wise or entertainment-wise. But the thing with this movie that I liked is that it wasn't all doom and gloom. I say this all the time. I love it when movies that are typically drama are not so overly dramatic that you just want to hang yourself by the end of it. I love that. And that's so rare for spy movies, although I'm noticing that it's becoming more and more frequent, which is just great news. Even though I said that Tom Hanks did amazing in this movie, and he did, the real star of this movie was the Russian spy that Tom Hanks had to defend. He was such a good character. I loved every single second he was on screen. He was just this really old, chill, laid-back guy. He just was calm about everything. And there were like 4 separate times. It was a running gag throughout the movie where the Russian spy was just like all calm, not really reacting to anything. And Tom Hanks is like, "How are you not nervous right now?" And the Russian spy just looks back at him. "Would it help?" I died every time he said it. It was so funny. He delivered the line with such, I don't even know how to describe it. It was so perfectly delivered that I was just dead every single time it was said. Honestly, there aren't that many downsides to this movie. It was just an overall good movie. The acting was amazing. The writing was fantastic. There were so many lines in this movie that I honestly just wanted to write down so I could spout them later and act all intelligent, because they were just that good. It was a really good movie. But there were times, like I said before, that I just felt could have been done differently. Like, in the end of the movie, they did this thing, I'm not going to spoil it for you, they did this thing that kind of, they wanted you to take it as a hint, and they tell you, take this as a hint as to how this will end. And then they show it, and then in the end they tell you, oh no, that hint you saw was completely wrong. And I was like, oh, that's a really cool plot device. I like how they're not explicitly telling us what is happening in the end, but they're kind of implying it with this hint that they want us to look out for. And they just deny the hint. They're like, no, it's fine. You ignore it. Didn't need to be there. It's there for no reason. We did it for nothing. And that just bothered me so much. I was like, I praised you. I praised you, movie, and you're gonna do me like this. How dare you? Is it worth buying the ticket? Absolutely. It was a good movie, and for the most part, I enjoyed myself. I'm not sure I would buy it on DVD or anything, but it is definitely worth at least one watch within your lifetime. It has a really good message, too. The idea that America just emphasizes so much that everybody deserves a fair defense. I've always loved that concept of ours. I'm very proud of that concept. I'm not the super patriotic guy either, but I've always loved the idea of that. I love fairness, and I just love it. And the movie did a good job of delivering that message, and it was really inspiring. All in all, though, Bridge of Spies was a great movie. I really liked it. Would I want to watch it again? Absolutely not. It was a very long movie, and while it was, for the most part, very entertaining, it was also really boring at times. I hate to admit it, because I love Tom Hanks, I love Steven Spielberg, but God, there were times in that movie, I already said this, I'm repeating myself, but God, I just wanted to, The Martian was a great movie that I'm going to want to watch again and again. 2 years from now, I'm still going to want to watch it again. But I'm not going to feel the same way with Bridge of Spies. If someone were to ask me 2 years from now, do you want to watch The Martian? I'll be like, yeah, okay, it was a pretty good movie. But if they were to ask me, do you want to watch Bridge of Spies? I'd be like, no, not really. That's a really long movie, and it's not nearly entertaining enough. It was a good movie for one watch, maybe two. But just like you wouldn't want to watch a documentary again and again, that's how I feel about this movie. Have you already seen Bridge of Spies? What do you think about it? Do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree? Tell me in the comments below. If you haven't already seen it, tell me what you think it's going to be like. If you like this video, press the like button. Subscribe for more content. I do reviews and a bunch of other TV show, movie related stuff. Maybe we could talk about this stuff in the comments. You know I love to. Peace out.